Hello. We just cleaned the cage, so Mom and Dad were having snacks, and I counted the babies, or I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how to tell which ones are boys and which are girls. It looks like a lot of, or most of the white ones are boys, and one of the black and white ones is a boy. But I am not positive. And there's Daddy. Daddy's big. He's a big rat. We just got new Oxbow Garden Select, and they like it. They like those things, so they've been eating them as a preferred item, and seeds and some other snackies. The babies are now grooming themselves and itching and grooming each other. I've decided not to use that paper bedding because it's a mess, so we've switched to hello, hi Basil, hello Dad. We switched to polar fleece and paper towels for now, and then when the Critter Nation big thing shows up, okay, so I ordered, oh here, let me show that. So I ordered this big thing, and it's upside down, so oh, what's it say on it? Oh, it says Ferret Nation, and it's got really wide, anyway, I bought this thing. I put it together because it's way bigger than this little thing. Anyway, this is all a mistake. I didn't mean to be a rat parent. Anyway, so I bought that Ferret Nation thinking it was a Critter Nation. I didn't realize that they had a critter with horizontal bars, and then they have the ferret setup that's huge, same size, but the bars are farther apart and they're vertical. And so, I don't know, it's confusing. So I had looked at them, and I thought there was just one type that was for everybody, which would make sense. I mean, ferrets aren't going to care if the bars are horizontal and closer together. I mean, they don't care. They just know that they can't get out or ferret their way out. So I don't see why they don't just make one type. I mean, there's no sense in having wider bars. Then no one like me would have to send these darn big, heavy things back and try to pack them into that box it comes in. And it was obviously repacked. So I ordered on Amazon, and oh, they're so cute, moving around. Anyway, so I ordered it on Amazon, which they are going to pick it up tomorrow, the UPS folks. But it's so heavy. I mean, it's just a brute. It should be in 2 packages. So that's my one complaint about the Critter/Ferret Nation. Anyway, I did order the wrong thing for rats. They'd obviously just crawl right out of the ferret setup. So it's more for bunnies, guinea pigs, chinchillas, ferrets, but not for these little guys. Look at them. They're just getting around. They don't even have their eyes open yet, but they sure are moving. They sure are moving around. I have this little bowl thing to kind of keep them corralled for Mom when she feeds them, but they find her even if she's at the bowl eating. They'll just home in on her. She's sleeping. Resting. Are you resting, Rose? Hello. Are you resting? Hello, Mama. So that's my story. So Monday I'll get the Critter Nation delivered and get to put that together and put these guys in there and put all sorts of fun toys, and hopefully they'll like it. The babies will still be a little bit small for a Critter Nation, so I may just put some extra barrier around the bottom. They'll just be staying down there for a while, and I'll just see what I have to do. But anyway, so let's see, what's that other food? The other food is Volkmann Rat and Mouse Menu, and pretty much the big kibble bits in that are wasted. So they don't seem to really like that. I've been feeding Mom and Dad organic veggies, cooked sweet potato, cooked Brussels sprout, kale, baby spinach, and they really like the kale. They also like celery. I read somewhere that celery for rats is just not a good food source, that it's just not that nutrient dense, but that's not true. Organic celery and the celery that you buy at a regular store are just not the same. Celery that's grown for the marketplace, the general marketplace, like Safeway stores and Fred Meyer, and regular, not organic, it's sweet. It doesn't even taste like celery. So it's not grown, it's not going to have the same nutrients. But organic celery is bitter. It numbs your tongue, and that is what makes it so awesome. It is actually really good for you. So people use it when they're ill. They juice celery. It's one of the main things that is juiced, and they don't juice it just because they like bitter. They do it because it's good for you, and it's really helpful if you're not well. And I consider rats compromised just because they're in a cage. They can't go wherever they want. They don't have good UV source. They probably are exposed to a whole lot of strange toxins that they wouldn't be exposed to if they could just go wherever they wanted to. I mean, they pretty much are at our mercy, so it's our job to try to give them as much of a variety of things to eat, and then they'll, not be so bored. And then maybe the babies will also learn from their parents. So they're so cute. All right, I'm going to arrange them. They look like they should be all together. That's my little thing. Oh, and that, I thought that wooden thing back there was going to be bigger because it says rabbit on it. No, it's just a tiny little thing. I bought it online, but they are chewing on it, so that's good. Hopefully it's not toxic because it is colored, but oh well. Good for their teeth. Oh, Mama Rose.